I got no rules, I count 'em.
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, you already know what's going on. I am obviously gonna show you how I grow out my hair, what I do to maintain it, to keep it long and healthy. Right now, last night actually, I took a shower and it's still not dry. I don't blow dry my hair. That's one of the things I'm gonna be talking about. But it takes me all day to dry my hair because I was gonna strain it so that way you guys can see how long it really is, because my hair is to my butt. You can't really see, but it is to my butt, especially whenever you strain your hair gets a little tiny bit longer. I'll show you guys here in a second how long my hair is standing up. And well, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I did and what worked for me on growing out my hair and what I do to keep it healthy. Hey guys, so I'm actually about to film another video here in a second, but I forgot to show you guys my hair length, and I was actually able to strain it finally. Whenever I filmed the video, my hair was still damp. It was kind of wet, so I couldn't strain it for you guys to see like how long my hair is, or the length. Oh wow, you can't really see. Wait, if I get right here. So my hair is that long. It looks a lot healthier. Whenever it's strained, it flows better and everything like that. But normally I don't strain my hair unless I'm about to cut it or trim it, which is what I'm about to do. So stay tuned for that video. And yeah, that's it. Alright, so first things first, I kind of want to give you guys a background of my hair journey. I'm not going to bore you guys. I'll make this fast. So 2013, I haven't gotten an actual haircut since 2013. Before that, 5th grade or 6th grade, I started straightening my hair every single day. It was, who gave me a hair straightener? That's what I want to know. But I would strain my hair all the time to a point where it's just like I would strain it. It was so dead that it was fried, so like the little pelitos would stick out. I would strain it more and more to keep it down, but it just wouldn't even strain. So at that point, 2013, I had to chop off my hair. I think my hair was like only like up to here, but I needed to cut off my split ends only, and my split ends were like all the way up to here. I'm not even kidding. Honestly, I should have just gone bald. It was to like right above my shoulder. It wasn't too bad, but I don't look good with short hair, trust me. I have super thick poofy hair, and it was really hard, and I was very insecure about my hair being that short. But I knew I needed to cut off my split ends because my hair was just not growing at all. But going on to middle school, I wore extensions to cover up my short hair. Not like it wasn't super noticeable. You could see my tracks all over the place. But I wore hair extensions 7th, 8th, and freshman year of middle school and freshman, just to hide the fact that I had super short hair. Of course, it wasn't even. Like my hairs were like sticking out right here, and then you can see my extensions. And I still did not learn not to strain or put heat on my hair. I'd still put heat on my hair I would still put heat on my hair, that way it could blend in with my extensions, but it was just making it worse. I was still damaging my hair, and it took a while for me to kind of see my hair start growing. Once I started junior year of high school, that's when my hair was probably up to here or here, and I started becoming a little bit more comfortable and not wearing extensions anymore, so I kind of just let my hair grow out from there. I stopped wearing extensions since then. So junior year, my hair was like, I want to say like right here. After that, it's just grown from there on out. Main thing is, obviously, the number one thing you're going to be hearing is don't damage your hair as much, to be honest. Like the less heat possible, the better. I completely just kind of stopped. Not completely, but I, compared to how I used to strain my hair all the time, I really kind of stopped to a point where now I only strain my hair like once every 3 months. It's crazy, and honestly the only time I actually do strain my hair is whenever I trim my own hair, and that's probably gonna be in the next video. Kind of show you guys how I cut my own hair or trim it, just because Now I'm scared of going to a hair salon to get my tips, like my dead ends cut, and them cutting off all my hair. I am terrified. I am paranoid. I've had bad experiences in the past before. If you're a hairdresser, no offense to you, I'm just personally scared, especially when people see long hair. They're like, oh, let me just cut it off. I don't know, I'm super scared. But yeah, let me just start off with my hair shampoo and conditioner. If you didn't see, not my last video, but the one before that, I reviewed NxN Beauty and whether or not I recommend it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But this is my hair shampoo and conditioner that are basically my holy grails that I've used and have worked for me. I started using these about 2 years ago, and it just really helped keep my hair soft and shiny and makes it feel replenished, look replenished. I've already shown these, but these are it right here. I also use the blue version. This is for dry damaged hair. I also use it for, the blue one is the same thing, but it's just for dry hair. They smell amazing. These have personally have worked for me. I don't want to say go out and buy these because maybe it might not work for you. I'd kind of do research, but I definitely do recommend using a hair shampoo and conditioner that is vegan, cruelty free, doesn't have any parabens, silicones, because things like that, especially with like your big name brands like such as like Dove, Garnier, Head and Shoulders, shampoos like that, usually like the cheaper ones too, really damage your hair. Which one's the other one? Pantene. Oh, I used to use Pantene and my hair was so dry all the time, and I could never know why, because I would like not straighten my hair. I wouldn't damage my hair. I would put no heat on it. I'd put my oils and my hair was still super dry. This is just like the shampoo and conditioner that I use and that has worked for me. Also, another thing, don't wash your hair every single day. I said this in my last video, but don't wash your hair every single day. It's gonna dry out your hair. It's gonna take off your natural oils off of your hair. It's just gonna strip them out if you keep washing your hair every single day. I know it's kind of gross, but your hair is not meant to be washed every single day. You can wash your body every day as much as you want, that's fine. Well, kind of be careful with like how harsh you are with your skin too. Skincare is important too. But don't wash your hair every single day. Personally, I wash my hair probably like twice, 3 times a week, depending if I sweat a lot, if my hair is dirty, depending on the season. If I go to the gym and I'm drenched in sweat, of course I'm gonna wash my hair, but try to minimize it. Don't wash your hair every single day. You could do it every other day, every 2 days. Everyone's different, so it just depends on how fast your hair gets oily at the roots, but definitely don't wash your hair every single day. I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you're trying to grow out your hair and keep it healthy and keeping it healthy. And then once I get off of the shower, I don't blow dry my hair. I haven't blown dry my hair in years. That's another thing. You could probably blow dry with cold air, as long as you don't use heat, because that's just adding more heat onto your hair, which is going to damage your hair in the long run. The only reason I own a blow dryer is because of Gizmo. I do use the blow dryer on Gizmo when I give him baths, but I use it on cold, so that way I won't damage his hair. So that's the only reason why I own a blow dryer. Ooh, everything I mentioned, like all the products I mentioned, I found them on Amazon. That way you can find them all in one place. In case you do want to try them out for yourself, I linked them down in the description down below. It's going to be under Amazon storefront. Press that link and then press hair accessories or hair essentials, whatever I put it under. It's going to have all my products that I use for my hair, such as shampoo, oils, brush, comb. It's gonna have all the products that I use on my hair on the daily or every now and then, so definitely check it out if you want to. All right, and then also one thing I do every single night, whether I wash my hair or not, I put oils on my hair every single day, specifically at night. So right before bed, I always use this oil on my hair. No matter what, like, no, if I'm traveling, if I'm home, if I'm exhausted, I will not go to sleep without putting my oil on my hair. So this is, oh, you can barely kind of see it. It's the coconut oil nourishing shine hair oil. like this. And it's also going to be down in my Amazon link as well. That's where you can find it. So this is what I put every single day to really hydrate my hair and give it shine. And trust me, this is what I've been using a lot, especially when I tried out a different product from my previous video. It dried out my hair a lot, so I just put this on and it really helped revive my hair. Right now it kind of looks dry. It just really helps your hair look super healthy, feel healthy, soft, and shiny without making it look oily. You can do a bunch of pumps of these on your hair and it won't look super oily. Like I do 5 to 6. Well, it's because I have super long thick hair, so I do 5 to 6 pumps on each side of my hair. So I'll split it in half, 5 to 6 pumps here, 5 to 6 pumps there. But if you have like shorter hair or finer hair, probably a little less. You could do like 2 to 4 or 3 to 4 pumps on your hair on each side if you like. But that's just what I do on my hair because I have so much hair. The other oil I use is also from the brand Hask. It's the argan oil from Morocco. This strengthens and restores your hair. So this one I use especially after I've strained my hair, curled it. Once I see my hair kind of like drying out or not at its best state, I'll put this on to give it like a little extra boost. Whenever my hair is not doing too good, I'll put this on and then I leave it overnight, and then the next morning it's good again. So I use that one. I use a wooden brush and comb to brush out my hair. I use the comb at night just because I don't know if it's scientifically proven. I'm not a scientist or a doctor or a hairstylist, right? But I've heard that plastic bristles on a regular brush can kind of strip out your hair, especially if you're being harsh with it. And then with wood, it won't damage your hair as much or at all, especially if you're being super careful. So that's why I've had a wooden brush and comb. I think I've been using these for like 3 years. I got these off of Amazon. Before I go to sleep, I brush my hair with the comb, just because when your hair is wet, you honestly shouldn't be brushing your hair, because that's when your hair is like the most sensitive. It can cause breakage to your hair, especially if you're brushing it with a regular brush, especially a plastic brush, I believe. So I use this comb, and really you could probably use any comb, to be honest. I don't know if that's like a fact or not, but you can use, I would just recommend using a wide comb. That way if you do need to brush your hair at night, which I do every single day, use a comb. That way it won't damage your hair as much. And another thing, whenever you're brushing your hair, start from the bottom. Now this goes for probably not girls with curly hair. I know it's a lot harder to maintain curly hair. I don't know how you girls do your hair. I don't know about how y'all brush your hair or not. I know it's a lot different for you guys, but for me, or if you have straight hair, wavy hair, because my hair is naturally wavy. It's getting poofy right now because it's still kind of wet, so if I don't leave it in the braid, this is what it'll do, it'll get poofy. But I always brush my hair from the bottom on up, that way, because if you start from the bottom and it's tangled and you like force it, that's going to cause breakage. Start from the bottom, be gentle, and then just work your way on up onto your root. That way, in case you have tangles, you can get rid of them without damaging your hair. Okay, so back to putting on my oils at night. So once I put my hair oils at night, I braid my hair every single day. Braids, honestly, is going to be like my biggest secret to growing out your hair. Back when I was in high school, my junior year actually, I started working at a sandwich shop. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna work at the sandwich shop. And usually whenever you work in fast food, because I worked in fast food, trust me, you smell like the food, especially if you work around grease a lot. You know, if you work at a fast food with fries, you smell like fries, burgers, cheese, like you have all those smells on you. So I was like, oh yeah, a sandwich shop's not gonna make me stink, like it's sandwiches. Girl, I was wrong. No matter where you work around food, you're gonna have some kind of food scent on you, and I had the smell of sandwiches, and the type of smell of sandwiches I had on me was not cute. And I would come home and shower and whatever to get the smell off of me, but to kind of not get that smell all over my hair, I would do 2 French braids on my hair. whenever I would work. That way the scent won't be all over my hair, especially if I had to go somewhere afterwards and I didn't have time to shower or whatever. I could let my hair down and it wouldn't smell as bad compared if I left my hair down or just in a ponytail. So I would constantly braid my hair super tight every time I would work my shifts, and I felt like whenever I would braid my hair, since it was tight, not like stupid tight where it's damaging your scalp and it's hurting, but tight enough to where your hair's pulling a little bit, enough to kind of make it grow, if that makes sense. Again, this is just what helped me. Ever since then, I just braided my hair every single day, and also I would braid my hair, that way I could keep my hair in place and not have it all over the, because if I go to sleep with my hair down, it's just gonna get tangled and go all over the place, and I feel like that's gonna damage it more. So I feel like even doing like the loose braid, if I'm being lazy, I'll do a loose braid and just keep it in place, so that way the next day I could just let it down and my hair will be wavy. Or if I want to do a different style, that's fine. But normally I braid my hair. I like having my hair in a braid just to keep it in place. And to be honest, since I don't strain or curl my hair, braids are usually my way to go. So I feel like that's what really helped me grow out my hair. To keep it healthy is just putting on your oils, getting a good shampoo, hair, and conditioner. I don't know if this is a proven fact as well, but I have satin pillowcases. Let me see. These right here. I have these pillowcases too. So I just heard that satin cases are a lot better for your hair and as well for your skin. I don't know, they just have a lot of benefits. They're a little bit more sensitive on your hair compared to like cotton pillowcases, because whenever you're moving around, it's kind of like rubbing against it and it can cause breakage. So with satin pillowcases, you just like run your hair smoothly and it won't hurt your hair. So I have those linked down in my Amazon description as well if you want to check them out. And they're not expensive. Like, you don't have to get like these super fancy expensive ones. Like, just any kind of satin pillowcases would be fine. And then get your hair trimmed. You have to keep up with your hair. Your hair is like a flower. Flowers bloom and grow beautifully, right? But if there's like a flower that's dead, you have to cut it off. That way it can grow again. You know what I mean? So you have to get your hair trimmed, cut. I personally trim my own hair about every 3 months, and I usually cut off, like right now I did this video before I trimmed my hair, that way I can see how long it was before I trim it. But normally I will trim off, see, all this is dead, but I'll trim off like that much, not too much because I will cry. I don't know if I can see, but I'll trim off about that much. You can see all this is dead, so I will trim it off, and then it just makes your hair feel so much softer, better. It looks better too. My main thing though, like girls that always ask me like, how'd you grow out your hair, how long have you been growing it out for? My hair actually got long after 4 years. So I cut it short 2013, got to here I believe in 2017, like right under my boobs, kind of barely. So I consider that long. So it probably took me 4 years for my hair to get to here. And after that, I just maintained it and kind of like let it grow out a little bit more and more. But this is about the hair length I normally would keep it at. I don't think I would go longer than that, because then it gets too long, and it's just, long hair is a lot to take care of, especially past your butt. Another thing I do want to say is I've never dyed my hair before, so I feel like that's a huge advantage as far as growing out my hair, because if you are constantly dyeing, not that anything's wrong with dyeing your hair, of course, I mean it's damaging your hair, but like if you want to look good, you want to look good, right? But I feel like if you're constantly dyeing your hair and then damaging it and curling it, straining it all the time, that's keeping it from growing out your hair. Because there's a lot of girls that will tell me that, oh, like I cut my hair this short, or I dyed my hair, I did this, or my hair just stopped growing, and they have like bleached hair, they have it straightened all the time, curled all the time. That would be a reason why it's not growing, or it is growing but very, very slowly. So I would just try to minimize the heat and the damage you're doing to your hair as much as possible. Of course, it's really hard because I feel at my best when my hair is done, but to be honest, I've just gotten used to not damaging my hair, that I don't mind rocking my natural hair. I've just gotten used to it, and I honestly feel more comfortable. I'd rather have healthy hair than super dry, damaged hair. But I'm trying to think what else. I'm trying to help you girls. But my biggest secret, of course, again, I will say, braid your hair every single night. It doesn't have to be French braids, Dutch braids every single day. I normally do those, the ponytails, the pigtails. But if I'm being lazy, I'll do one French braid, or if I'm being super lazy and I just like, I want to go to sleep, I'll just do a quick braid, just a regular braid. And scrunchies. I put this on so I won't forget. Tie your hair with scrunchies. They're not as harsh on your hair as regular chongo, liga, what do you call it, hair tie would be. Always use scrunchies. They're a lot softer on your hair, just because they're wrapped around a cloth. That won't be so harsh on your hair. So I definitely recommend using scrunchies over a hair tie. I think that's it. That's honestly what worked for me in my situation. Of course, I didn't want to bring out with like the cheesy stuff, like don't add heat to your hair, but honestly it's 100% true, and it's a process. It will take some time. But other than that, I think that's it. I hope this helps you out a lot. I know whenever I wanted to grow my hair out, that was like the #1 thing that I wanted, was long hair. And I would always look up YouTube videos of all these girls and their hacks and tricks. So definitely check out other videos too, because they might have something different to recommend you. Now if they're being sponsored by it, I wouldn't probably recommend it. But I hope this helped you out a lot. If it did, give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And if you have any other questions, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I hope not. If I did, I'll also comment it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.